Fortnite Battle Royale has been the most popular and biggest game in the last 7 years. Not a lot of you will know about Fortnite Save the World, the PvE game mode that was the idea of the developers of Fortnite, but on June 29th, 2020, Epic announced that they have decided to end Save the World Early Access and make it a full release. That is also about the time that they abandoned the original free-to-play plans of Save the World and keep it a premium title that you can buy still in today's age in the item shop. And not long after that, they decided to completely abandon the game. They said they will be doing no more new content. The game will say where it is and how it is. So in the last couple of weeks, I have actually played Save the World and gone through the very cool story. It's a very engaging story to play, so I would recommend it to do it one day if you have the chance. But the reason I started playing is because I have a founder's account, and if you have a founder's account, that means if you had bought Save the World before 2020, you can actually get daily V-Bucks by completing the daily quests that they give you, which is actually insane if you have a founder's account. Now you will just see I have been going through everything so that all of you can see how Save the World is and what to expect from it. And a lot of this you unlocked as you progress throughout the story. Like I said, it's a very engaging story and it's very fun as well. There is quite a lot of weapons that is not in the normal Battle Royale, but some of these weapons you will see in this have come to Battle Royale, which is very good. So they are of hundreds of guns to collect and use in Save the World. Same with the characters, and you have a collection book where you can actually collect them all. And then of course you have this very cool thing they have is the llama shop, where you can smack llamas to get the better loot, the better weapons, the better heroes, survivors, you name it. And of course it'll depend on how much of these X-ray tickets you want to spend on these llamas is how much you'll actually get out of these llamas. Here you can see you have quite a lot of quests to do, and the daily quests are normally pretty easy to do, and you range from 80 to 90 to 130 V-Bucks on a daily basis. And also if you have a finder's account, you can see if you complete 3 store missions you get 50 V-Bucks. Same with 10 missions, destroy 3 mimics you get 30 V-Bucks. So it is very good if you have a founder's account, but only if you have a founder's account. Otherwise you will get it only for the story. Okay, so the entire story behind Save the World. The last reality summons the Storm King and invades the world, forming the storm that affects the entire world, and Vorstex tries to prevent the storm from happening but failed. The results is a 98% of the world's population being killed or turned into zombies known as husk monsters. The storm also created the mist monsters, the strongest form of storm monsters. The remaining survivors form home base to fight the storm. Dr. Vinderman created Ray to take charge of home base. He then creates Ray's assistants Pop, Locke and Kevin. Dr. Vinderman and Desiree has his assistant, but she left Vorstex due to many mistakes that Dr. Vinderman had made. Then Stonewood, the original commander, has been lost, but a survivor arrives and takes charge as a new commander, helping Jimenez against the Horde and creating the first successful rocket launch. The rocket contains a storm shield which was deployed in Stonewood. The commander sets up an atlas to clear the storm outside of their storm shield. Homebase meets Lars and Dennis, with the commander launching Lars into the storm. Major Oswald, Clip and Director Riggs are taken into Homebase and are given positions to help fight the storm. Dennis goes missing and ends up with the Storm King, but Lars saves him. Pop goes missing in Plankerton and Homebase decides to head into Plankerton. The rocket was launched to deploy the storm shield in Plankerton. Homebase expands to Plankerton. The Homebase team finds Pop, but he has mean attitude, later fixes by Lars. C-Bot is created to help during repair the shelter missions. Dark rifles are discovered and researched. Their purpose is then revealed. So Ray and Homebase creates a bomb capable of detonating the dark rifts. In the delivery of the bomb mission, after hearing about the citizens of Plank Harbor, Homebase sets up a Category 3 Atlas mission at Plank Harbor to completely wipe the storm from the area. Ray and the commander were sent out to find Dr. Vinderman in his lab. However, by the time they get to the lab, he was already dead as a result of a lab accident. So, the commander defended the lab of the monsters and managed to save at least one of the lab servers. Homebase later learned that Lars passed. The rest of the Steel Wool band wanted to be with Dr. Vinderman to work on saving the world, but Lars chose not to, which caused his band to end. Homebase decides to go to Canny Valley and they launch the rocket that drops the storm shield in the location. Power Cord joins the help to defeat the Storm King. Homebase delivers the final blow against the Storm King as the commander defeats him and Desiree sacrifices herself to blow up the portal. Homebase later expands to the Storm Shield to Twine Peaks and they launch a rocket there. Now, I'm not going to spoil too much of the whole story of Save the World, but you can still expect Twine Peaks, Scurvy Shoals, Blasted Badlands, Haxylvania, Frozen Fjords, and that is where the story will end. So this is actually a very long story, and it has been said that it's the hardest to platinum ever on the PlayStation Store. Now, this is everything like personal opinions and stuff, but I think the reason why they have decided to discontinue Save the World and stop making content for Save the World is because of how insanely popular their Battle Royale has gotten in the last 7 years. Now, I know they only discontinued it in 2020, but still, there has been a lot of changes to Fortnite. As of today, we have Fortnite festivals, we have Fortnite rocket racing, we have Lego Fortnite, and now we have Fall Guys in Fortnite as well. So Fortnite has kind of become a new Roblox, because if you guys scroll through all the maps people have made, it kind of looks like Roblox. But nonetheless, Fortnite has become one of the biggest, if not the biggest game ever, and I think everybody can at least kind of agree on that. Even if you hate Fortnite, you can't look away at how much Fortnite has done. Their collabs over the years has been insane, such as Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Pirates of the Caribbean, Goku, and even other games like Doom and Halo. There's just too much, and plus with all the celebrities they've brought in, like LeBron James, Neymar, Harry Kane, that's just a few to name. Even a lot of singers were added. So Fortnite in the last couple of years have really upped their game and are probably the best game in history. Okay, so let me tell you my real reason why I think Epic abandoned Save the World. It is obviously because of money. They have been growing their Battle Royale so much, and there is a lot of money going in there. And because of so much collabs, they have invested much more into their Battle Royale. So I think it is all about just the money. Because, I mean, it is the biggest game ever in the last like 7 years. So it'll make sense that they explore the ways to make more money, and that is by their Battle Royale. But I wish maybe later down the line they'll make like a Save the World 2 or continue on this Save the World, because it is very an engaging story and it was their original idea. But please let me know down in the comments below what you guys think is the real reason why they have abandoned their game mode. And then I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you watched to this point, you might have enjoyed it, so you might as well like it. And if you want to see more Fortnite content, you might as well subscribe as well. That's it from me today. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.